is a tawdry little crime. It's born of greed or lust or liquor. Adulterers and shopkeepers get murdered. But when a president gets killed, when Julius Caesar was killed, he was assassinated. And the man who did it? Ah, you remember his name. Brutus assassinated Caesar, what, 2,000 years ago? And here's a high school dropout with a $1.25 an hour job in Dallas, Texas, who remembers who he was. And they say fame is fleeting.
Call nothing thine own except thy soul. Love not what thou art, but only what thou may become. Do not pursue pleasure, for thou may have the misfortune to overtake it. Look always forward, for in last year's nests there are no birds this year.
He's not a king. It's just the same as anyone I know. He scares me so. What are you talking about? I've been barnstorming for the past 6 months on the strength of your promise that I'd have this nomination.
The decision's out of our hands, Mr. Bond. Why, in 4 years, you'll be a prime candidate.
I don't want the nomination in 4 years. I promised somebody I'd be in Washington next January. And if I can't be there then, I don't want to be there at all. So good day, gentlemen. Get out!
Look, I'm sorry if I upset anybody. I only came in here to get a passport form signed.
No, leave that. This fella's after apologising. You're free to go.
Right. Thanks. Pigs! Could one of you sign this for me?
To wait, and she would fall, so soft, so young, so lost and oh so beautiful.
So now, when people look at myself and Gillian as some sort of a weird couple, macabre or whatever, I think of the things I've done that no one would guess. I'm no fucking hero. But I make an effort to do the right thing. Doing the right thing is all that matters. Paulie did what he thought was the right thing to do, but fucking the right thing doesn't always work out for us, does it? Jesus, all I wanted was a fucking GTI.
Now, the Romans come over in BBC. I am talking about 1066 AD.
After dark?
Now, Anno Dominos. Does Hastings mean nothing to you?
Eating periwinkles.
No, I'm talking about the Battle of Hastings, when Harold, with his ass in his hand, was hitting the high with a harrow. No, you're getting all that mixed up with Robert Newton and the pear tree. The man what come over in 1066 was William.
Of oranges!
William of Oranges?
Yeah! And Mel Gwen!
Oh, and I suppose that William of Oranges was the son of Robert Peel, was he?
September 9th, 11:56 p.m. I have started this alone, and I must finish it alone. I know I must use myself as the subject of the experiment.
This is the moment. Damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. And when I look back, I will always recall that moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment.